Hello and welcome back to another Soul Void video, where today shall we doing the last of the auto fishers. Also, well, the last one, because I've made too many videos so far. And so far, because I've made too many videos, and it's just not been good. But yeah, this is the last one I'm making, and the most effective so far. I built this one out of just many different ideas, concepts, and I think I know what I'm doing. Not entirely. I wish I knew what I was doing, but in the same aspect, it works. The aesthetics looks a bit nicer. The resources needed to it are much better, and quite frankly, it's easier to make. So yeah, let's get down to how to make this thing, because it's a lot of fun to create, and yeah. And it looks like we've arrived. So, now that we've arrived, let's show you how to build this thing, shall we? So, in the chest, these are the materials you're going to need. You know, tons of wood, slabs, stairs, one door, two trapdoors. Well, there might be another one, but there's two. 64 of any other block you want, any glass you want and how much. 3 chests, mainly going to need 3 chests unless you want to increase the storage. 1 water bucket, but you're probably going to need 2 because, you know, unlimited water sources. For redstone components, 1 redstone, well, oh, that's wrong. 2 redstone comparators, 3 hoppers, 2 sticky pistons, 2 redstone dust. For redstone, you're going to need 2 comparators. Oh, for lip's sake. For redstone, you're going to need 2 comparators, 3 droppers, 2 sticky pistons, 2 redstone dust, 4 hoppers, 2 note blocks, 1 iron trapdoor, 1 observer, and a redstone repeater. I've cut down the resources needed, especially hoppers, due to the fact that hoppers are expensive, you know, the iron. So, how do we build this? Well, time to show you. We need the resources in the chest, because, you know, we can't do much without them. And let's get down to business. So, first you're going to do the corner parts, just so you know what you're doing. Once you do the corner parts, add in the outside part. But like, you probably want to make sure as well that this is 1 deep in the ground, because that way it's sort of, well, actually that's your choice. If you want 1 deep in the ground, then go ahead. Make sure you go up by 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, block, 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 and just the rest of everything else, just filling in any little spots you need. Then you've made the frame. This is the frame you're going to need for it, so that it works. So the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add in the other layer. So I need myself 64 of some other blocks, because you know how it is, and place in blocks all here, but not exactly these places, because here you're going to add the redstone components. However, when you go into it, you want to make sure there's wood here and wood here. Make sure these stairs are here because, you know, aesthetics looks nice. And do this for the outside. Once you've done that, then you want to get yourself the components, which I've already got on me. Get your note block. Put your note block right here. Last time I checked. Yeah, I think it should be anyway. If it's not, I'll just fix the mistake and show you. Redstone dust here. Then you're going to want to fill in this part, because, you know, it's going to be the stuff is. You're going to want your redstone comparator to face this way. Always make sure it's this way. If it's this way, it won't work because it doesn't detect anything. And you're also going to want it to be this way as well. And then add in a block right here with redstone dust. This is known as a hopper clock. Hopper clocks function in the way that whenever there's an item in a certain other way, then it won't work. Also, forgot to add, redstone block. You're going to need one of these. And 8 of any item you want. So let's just go to the thing, get ourselves 8 sticks, or actually let's get 10, because 10 can be lucky. And what this does is that it will keep firing back and forth, creating a timer. And then this goes into the note block, which causes it to work. Then place some more blocks down, because, you know, why not? Get yourself your observer, place it against the note block, because that will be detecting updates. Now for the important part. your repeater. You need to make sure that this is exactly on 4 ticks, because if it's not on 4 ticks, it won't work. That's a fact. Then make sure you get your other note block, place it directly to the side of the repeater, and put the iron trap door. Make sure that the iron trap door is not here, but down here. If it's not down there, it won't work either. Then the rest you can do is fill in mainly the bottom part where you're going to be stepping, because you know, can't really do much if you can't step down. Then you're going to want to make sure that you have yourselves the blocks here, which I am double checking because I'm not entirely sure. I'm doing this off my mental ability. Make sure, I'm just decorating. You don't actually have to make it like this exactly with this, but as long as the vertical components are in the same place, all good. Then get your second spruce trapdoor and place it against there so that it holds the inside of it. Place another block here. Once you've done that, you're almost done. Place another block here. Now, the mistake I've made here actually is that I forgot to tell you, but we need to add these droppers in. And also these hoppers. So the hopper goes here. The dropper, ignore these 3 blocks, put the dropper going up 2 and across 1. As this means that the repeater will affect all three of them and put any object into the chest you are placing here. Also, I said 3, so you can place a chest here and put your fishing rod inside. That way, you know, you can't get much resources otherwise. Put another block there if you want to. And then you're also going to want to put the most important part, which is a slab. Because, you know, without a slab, not going to be great. And then, you'll probably want to place in... I'm making a mistake here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Another slab up here, because, you know, slabs are fun. And then you want to make sure you place in the other trapdoor up here, so you can walk down here easily. Then just fill in the roof. Once you've done all this, you can fill in certain parts. So here you can fill in. You can place in blocks. The weather is getting dark, so let's just clear that, which I probably should have had it set as clear always. Then placing all the blocks inside, and this is choice but probably optional if you really want to. You have to add in a torch, you know, just make sure the entire place is lit up, otherwise, you know, could be a bit of a pain. Then get your lever, place a lever there so that the machine can be turned on and off, because this machine's loud and nobody really likes loud machines if they're sitting next to them. Especially me, because I think I've gone insane by the end of this. Make sure you place in blocks here to fill it all in, because this is totally fine as well. It won't disrupt the machine, as the machine only runs on the bottom half. And you're basically done with the most hardest part of it, so pat yourself on the back for that one. Now here comes the more annoying part, glass, and why the water bucket can be annoying. Make sure you place in the glass either here, and you don't have to use this type of glass. You can use any colour you want, normal, stained, or just anything. And it can be slim or anyway, because you have it like this, and it will still work. But I prefer to have it in the white stained glass, because it makes it feel much more clean. Once you've done that, be sure to fill in all the side parts. I will speed this part up. And once you've done that, then you want to make sure you don't use the glass at the moment, and then place in all the other stairs. Now, you've basically almost finished. The next part is the annoying part. Place a water bucket here. Make sure that whenever you have the water bucket, do not click here or anything. Be very careful. Make sure you shift and click on the dropper. That way, that no water gets spilled anywhere. Now, here comes another bit of an annoying part. You might want to use scaffolding for this, or some other block, but I'm using scaffolding for this. And place it almost like this, so that you can... Oh, that doesn't work then. Place any block that you... Fine. Place any block that you want, and make sure that you don't place it on the glass. If you place it on the glass, what will happen is that you'll place it on the glass and it will leak out. And nobody needs a leaky fishing tank. So place it on the glass, on the inside, diagonally, so that the entire area fills up. Then do that for another layer. Don't need to do it glass, you could do it with dirt. You could do it with any block if you want to. Scaffolding, I just realised that won't work due to the fact that it can be flooded. And boom, done. Now that you've got your you're fully done with it. And due to other problems, I'm going to explain on how you should use this. But also, you're going to want to make sure that you have a fishing rod, because you know they're needed, and make sure that you have these as well. Luck of the Sea 3, and Lure 3, and Mending. Once you've got your fishing rod, make sure that you have a hopper placed here as well, going into the chest, because if you don't, then this hopper won't be able to collect any items that fall down. So, once you've got it active, make sure that this lever as well is faced up, or not using any power, otherwise, you know, it won't work. Then, throw down your fishing rod, and hold down right click. And it doesn't matter if you get stuck at first, but it will end up keep running. Then, once you know that it's continuously looping, because this one's got no flaws in it, press F3 plus T. What this will do is that it will reload your Minecraft texture pack, which will keep your right click toggled, meaning that you can auto fish for as long as you want. Amazing, isn't it? And it means that it's hands free, you leave it alone, you can go overnight, and you can just come back in the morning to find loot in it, and use that loot to do anything you want. But yeah, this is the new auto fisher that works an absolute treat. No flaws in it, absolutely easy to make, use in materials is phenomenal, and so far, had no problems with it. It's generated me tons of amazing items, got treasure loot because it follows the fundamental rules of water, the new rules they've added, and is just amazing. However, do keep in mind, remember this one, is that you can't add in any blocks in this area. No blocks will be allowed. The only blocks that can be allowed are certain ones, meaning that ones that don't affect you, such as, such as signs, corals, and ones like that. But I just wouldn't recommend putting anything in there, just in general. Well, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification button, because you know what, I'll be making more videos like this, and if you like what you see, ask for different videos, different video types, different tutorials, as I'm not just doing tutorials, I also play games with friends, and follow streams and everything. So yeah, if you're having a good day, be sure to have a better one, because, you know, the day's not up yet. And yeah, I'll see you around. Solvewood, over and out.